Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today I'm going to go behind the scene of those videos. So there will be two-part, and I will start to explain a little bit the concept and then I'll go behind the scene. So I was asked by a friend, why am I always wearing the same shirt in all my videos? And the reason is really simple, is that I film all my video the same day. There's one day of the week that I take, and then that day I film my videos. And that's not the only thing I do, but I mean all the video for 1 week are filmed the same day, which means the same week I'm gonna wear the same shirt. And you can see this, sometimes it won't be the same shirt, and there's two reasons that can happen. It's either that there was some holiday that one video got took somewhere, or I flipped some video from a week to another, but usually it will be the same setup and the same shirt. Now to go a little bit more behind the scene, how do I do my videos? So the first thing, I heard also another question recently. It's not a question but a comment, and I heard it more than once, and it's that my camera, the one I use inside, is better than the one I use outside. And it's crazy because I don't have like a fancy camera or anything. I'm having a MacBook Air, and it's literally the camera of my computer that I'm using. Also for the microphone, I used to have a nice microphone, and now the cable is kind of broken. I'm not sure if it's the cable or if it's a microphone or something, so now I'm just using the microphone of my computer. And so inside and outside it's the same camera. The only difference is that outside I'm using the light of outside, and if it's sunny, if it's cloudy, it will affect the quality of the video. And another thing also, inside what I'm using, it's a projector on the side. If you can see it in my glasses, there's like those, like a small dot, a long dot, and another small dot. This is actually my projector that you see the reflection of it. And now I'm talking about it and you'll see it all the time, probably in all my other videos, but I'm using projector. I don't know how to call this in English, but it's the projector. It's not made for videos, it's made for construction. You know, when you go in a place, those like little thing that sometimes you can carry, there's also a handle, but it's on a tripod that's made especially for that. And I put it there on the side, so it's not like front light, so give a better lighting being on the side. Also, there's all the light that I can that are open in the room except the one on the back. That's about it for my setup. I don't make it complicated. You see there's a mess in my office, and I'm just making it natural. I kind of changed my setup here a little bit from the earlier videos. That was another mess over there. Now I just put my fragrance and other stuff in the background. And when I start, I open the projector, I sit, record, and I do my videos. Now every video will have a different way of doing the video depending what it is. If I talk, I'll just press record and talk. If it's something that I review a fragrance, I have all my little idea on how I make it, and during the week I make sure that I at least wore once that fragrance, so I kind of remind myself what it is. And also I take notes when I wear it. I really review it so it's like complete when I do the review. And if it's a top 5, I take the time to gather the bottle. Sometimes I forget about it, which is why sometimes I do a top 5 and I've got the bottle in my hand to show it, and sometimes I don't because I haven't thought to take it and bring it here. And then keep going with my planning, how I do it. I've got a little box here that I bought at Dollarama, and every week it's already set up. So this week, this is what I'm doing. They're all empty because they're all around it. I've got my little paper here that I put, and the little samples bottle when it's a sample. When it's not a sample, I put it here, this box, and you can see it sometime in my videos that there will be box here. And then the other week will be my other planning, then the other week after, and the other week after. And when I'm done with my week, I just put them all forward and I choose the subject. A little box with all the little papers like this with different subject that I'm thinking about, and I just put it, if I have sample, I put it in there and I leave it here. In fact, I never take that little thing, I just took it for you. And it tells me what I do. I always choose one subject to talk about, one top 5, and then there's 3 fragrance. I try to go with the same thematic for fragrance on the same days of the week. There's 1 fragrance that I try to go old school or cheapy kind of fragrance. There's 1 fragrance that I try to go either a new release or something that's really popular. And there's another one that I try to go independent or niche kind of fragrance. Sometimes it's hard to really have one or those type of fragrance now, yet there's a lot of new release, so I'm probably gonna not have a lot of trouble, but sometimes it's harder to find new release. Basically, that's it. That's how I plan my videos. I already have my setup in mind of how the video will be. It's always like the same thing, the same part of the video that I'm doing, so it's not really complicated. And I go, when it's a fragrance review, I go in Fragrantica just to remember me like the notes that I took, the note breakdown and stuff like that. I use it as a reminder. And if there's no Fragrantica page for that fragrance, which happens once in a while and even pretty often, I take a little paper like this and I just take notes and I use it for the video. If not, I use Fragrantica to take notes for the fragrance. I do the rating at the same time, and that's about it. That's the end of the scene. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, we'll like and share. If you have any other question regarding my setup or regarding how I'm doing that video, or regarding anything, just put it in the comment. I'd be really happy to hear from you and to answer them for you. So thanks for watching and see you soon.